Welcome to my channel. If you guys watched my last video, then you probably know I tried out the new Fenty body sauce. And also in that video, I did use the body lava, and it sparked my love of the kind of dewy glow. And as you guys probably know, if you've been following my channel, this last year, I have been getting really into the dewy glow all over. So I thought it'd be a pretty good idea to show you guys all of the products that I love to give me a nice dewy glow, whether it be like a natural glow like today or like super glowy, and all kinds of different things of makeup and body and foundation and no makeup, lips, all that sort of stuff. So getting into this, I'm going to start off with some products that are more like priming before makeup. And one of the things that I like is the Beauty Blender Opalescence primer. This one I can use by itself, or I can mix with a foundation, or you know, just use it as a regular primer. But as you can see, it literally looks like it's opalescent, and it gives you such a nice dewy glow. It doesn't last all day, but it is really pretty, and it does last for a while. But that is one of the things that I love to do. It just leaves your skin looking so nice and dewy and hydrated. And I'm just gonna rub it into my hands. Even like after rubbing it in, like my hand, I feel like looks hydrated and like a little bit more plumped. Another thing that is kind of new, and if I do have reviews on some of these products, I will link it down below if you want to see it like kind of being tested, or you know, full-on review, try on. This is the Bad Habit Daily Dose Multivitamin Moisturizer. I've been using this as like a priming moisturizer, and it is so pretty. It's kind of like a yellowy color. It works really good underneath my foundation. I have it on underneath my foundation today, and it does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but it also leaves a nice like hydrated glow. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but it does have like a little bit of like a luminescence to it. Might be easier to see like on the cap. You can kind of see it has like a little bit of a sheen to it. My hands are going to be so hydrated after this video. But yes, that one I have been obsessed with wearing underneath my foundation, because it like smooths everything out, gives me a nice little glow, and my skin looks hydrated underneath, and it has vitamins and all that good stuff. Another thing that I use occasionally is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. This one is a bit out there, just to say the least. This one I feel like is a little bit intense, but I mean, if I want to go for it, then I'm gonna go for it. So this is what this one looks like. Sometimes I'll use it as like a highlighter almost, because it does have that like highlighting look to it. I mean, like compared to my other arm, like, oh my. It's really pretty. It does feel hydrating, but it is a little bit out there for a moisturizer in my opinion. And the other thing that I absolutely love about this is that it smells so delicious. It's like orange, like creamsicle. I don't even know. But like a lot of Glam Glow products smell like this, and there's an Ole Hendrickson product that smells like this, and I just, oh my gosh, I don't know what makes it smell like that, but ooh, it is so good. So that is three well, actually I have another one, so we'll have four. So this one is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. This one is not my favorite. I feel like it definitely has more illuminating to it and not so much hydrating. Like these other three products I've showed you guys have a lot more like hydrating properties to them, and I feel like the Rare Beauty does not. So I'm just gonna swatch it on my hands. Everything's pretty a-okay, but this one is definitely like more of a highlighter, and it doesn't feel as hydrating on my skin, but ooh, look at that. That is a lot. But yeah, this one is definitely out there, like the Glam Glow one, and it's not as hydrating as I would prefer, but I mean, if you like illuminating, it's illuminating. Now let's move on to the under eyes. I have one product that is a holy grail for me, and then another product that is kind of new to me. So I'm gonna start off with the holy grail. This one is expensive. This is Tatcha, the Pearl illuminating. The Pearl Under Light and Eye Treatment. This one is so nice. If you guys don't know, I do have under eye circles. It is more hereditary, but I mean, this is a lifesaver if I don't really want to wear makeup and I just want to like brighten up my under eyes. This works like magic. I do think I did a video on it, but it is literal magic. It makes your eyes look so awake, and you only need a tiny little bit of it, and it helps cancel out the like purpley tones. Definitely remember to tap and not rub it in, but I'm gonna try it on my veins here. It works so well, and it looks hydrated or hydrating underneath the eyes. It just gives you like that Sleeping Beauty look. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna link this video down below, but like this stuff, I swear by it. If you have under eye circles and you just want that like fresh look, illuminated look, easy, just kind of tap it on, this is gonna be your best friend. Swear. Another one that I've been using kind of under concealer, because going through this video, I really don't have any really good like dewy hydrated looking concealers, so I've been using this one. This is by First Aid Beauty. It's the Eye Duty Niacinamide Brightening Cream, and as you can see, it is like a luminous cream, kind of like that Glam Glow one, but it also has like a little bit of like a yellowy tint to it, so it does do a good job of kind of like reflecting and canceling the dark circles underneath your eyes. And under concealer, it works really well on hydrating and plumping and all of that good stuff, and it adds that nice glow to your under eyes. So I think that is everything for like skin prep kind of stuff. Ooh, actually, I just kind of went through my drawers and everything and picked everything out and just laid it around. So it's not very organized, so excuse me, but I do have a lip product that I am so in love with. Oh my gosh. So I have a decent amount of, well, not a decent amount, but everything that I've tried from Patrick Ta is amazing, and it makes your skin look amazing, and I need more Patrick Ta, just saying. But this is the She's Juicy Lip Balm. Oh my gosh, you can see I've dug into this. It makes your lips look so juicy, and it actually hydrates your lips, which is a nice thing. I hate wasting this. I do have a lipstick on that I will show you guys later, but I just want to show you guys a little bit of this lip balm because it's a thicker formula, but oh, it makes your lips look like you have like this nice juicy lip balm on, and it really hydrates your lips, and it smells wonderful. And all right, now we're gonna get into a little bit more of a messy swatching. So let's get into foundations. I really don't have a lot of dewy foundations. I have some that claim to be dewy, but I don't really feel like they're dewy. Like the one that I have on right now is a discontinued foundation. It makes me so incredibly sad, but I'm gonna hit this one first because it is discontinued. But this one's by Marc Jacobs. It is the Genius Gel Supercharged Foundation. I love this one. Let me know if you've ever tried this foundation, but this one I love like more liquidy gel serum type foundations, and I don't really like a lot of coverage, but this one I feel like adds just such a nice glow to my skin. It's just the right amount of coverage. It does fit me in the winter time because when this was discontinuing, the only shade I could get was 10, which is uber pale. But in the winter time, it does fit me really well. But yeah, this foundation is just, I love it so much. And it'll stay dewy all day long. Another one that is kind of new, kind of not new, but is amazing. This one is by Kosas. It's a tinted face oil. If you set it with powder, it's not really dewy, but it is such a pretty foundation. It is, it's like just my skin tone, and it's so pretty. I wish they had a little bit of a lighter selection because this is the lightest foundation, but it does suit my skin really well. But I do feel like they could add some more shades for people that are pretty pale because it is a little dark for me right now. Look at that. Such a pretty glow, and it's so hydrating. I ended up trying that foundation after watching Tattie's video, which where the heck, what happened to Tattie? She just dropped off the planet. But this one is probably my favorite aside from this one, that is just like easy, glowy, looks good on my skin just about every time that I use it, and that's what makes me happy. The next two runner-ups, this one is new. This one is the Rare Beauty foundation. I did say in my video that I do think the Rare Beauty foundation and this one are pretty similar in formula. You do have to shake both of them up, and they do have that like serum-y consistency, though the Rare Beauty one, I do believe it has way more coverage to it, but it is not as dewy as the Kosas foundation. And also this one has like a applicator to it, which I'll link down below my review of everything, but I don't really like the applicator. I do like putting it on my hand, but these two are super similar. And lastly, another foundation that you have to shake up. This one I fell in love with because if you guys don't remember, around the summertime I got super tan because of quarantining and wanting to get out of the house. I was kind of just doing yard work, and so I got pretty tan, and this was like the only foundation that matched me. This is the Dior Air Flash foundation in the shade 210, and it's water resistant, 12-hour wear, and this worked wonders. I would love to get it in another shade that's a bit lighter because I just fell in love with this. And I'm gonna spray a little bit. This is how I use it. I spray it on my beauty blender, and as you can see, it is kind of dark, but it's so pretty. I'm just gonna put it over like my thumb area. But yeah, this one has a lot more coverage, and it blurs like everything out. Like I got so many lines and stuff around my thumb, and gosh, and it does have like a more natural glow, kind of like this one, the Marc Jacobs one, just like a subtle natural glow, not so much dewy. But yeah, this one really expensive, but definitely fell in love with this one over the summertime. I have like a little towel down here trying to like wipe my hand off of all of these things. Now for concealer, I only have one, and I completely forgot about this concealer because it is so expensive, but I love it so much that I try not to use it. If you guys watch my channel, I do that very frequently with all kinds of different products. It's expensive, I love it, and I try not to use it, but I used this one today, and this is the YSL Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat. I don't speak French, but it's the Radiant Touch Concealer, and I have it in the shade 2, and I used up 3 of these, and this is my last one. And this is just, I don't like the application method of this. It's a clicky pin, and then it has a brush, and then you just kind of, you know, dot it, and then I blend it out with a beauty blender. But this one is so pretty, so lightweight, and it has such a nice brightening look to your under eyes. Like, it conceals my dark circles to the perfect amount that I need my dark circles to be concealed. But I just fell in love with this, and I'm afraid to run out of this, because definitely repurchasing, probably at like a Rouge event or something. But I love this so much. If you guys, I know this is quarantine time, and the samples at Sephora are not really, you know, the same as they used to be. But if you ever get a chance to try this concealer, if you like more light, medium coverage, kind of that glowy, awakening, fresh look to your skin, highly suggest this one. It doesn't crease under my eyes. I do have lines underneath my eyes. I do make facial expressions, and this one holds up so well. All right, so let's get into some powder products. So I did a video swatching all of the Kaleidos highlighters, and I mentioned this one is one of my most used Kaleidos highlighters, because this one is just, it leaves such a nice glow to your skin. This one is called Ray Writer, and I'm gonna swatch a little bit for you guys. But it's a very good, natural, just like fine, dewy highlighter for every day. It doesn't look too blinding. It doesn't have the like thick glitters in the formula, and when the light catches it, it just it looks so nice. So if you guys don't like actual cream products, I wanted to include some highlighting powder products for you guys. This one is another one. A little bit of this goes a long way. I know Jaclyn Hill just came out with all of her other highlighting stuff that is available at Ulta, and I believe on our website, but this is the shade Extra, the loose highlighter. This one, Lord, this is a lot. I do have it on my cheeks today, but it is so white. You have to be so careful, because it's just hits you like a train of how blinding this is. But I really enjoyed this highlighter over time, because I feel like it has a nice dewy glow to it. It's very fine, and it's very easy to layer over cream highlighters, or if your highlighter doesn't have the right punch to it, to add a little bit of this on top of it, or even mixing it with cream highlighters. I just been having a ball with this one of mixing and matching. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna take me a whole lifetime to go through all of this highlighter. It is more on the expensive side, in my opinion, but if you want like a nice blinding white icy highlighter that's very fine and doesn't have chunky glitters in it, suggest this one. Another one that I like, that I don't really know how hard it is to find, this is my Hourglass Ambient Volume 3 palette. I absolutely love this palette. I've gone crazy on these 3 shades in the palette. This one is like not even round anymore. But for bronzer, highly suggest Hourglass, and this highlighter is amazing, and this is like kind of a finishing powder. These 3 are just so awesome. Let's see, it's the finishing powder in Diffuse Light, the strobe powder in Hypnotic Strobe Light, and then the bronzer is Luminous Bronze Light. So this is my hand, this is the highlighter. As you can see, it's pretty similar to those other highlighters. And then this is the bronzer. It is so pretty. It does have that nice like luminous glow to it. And then the finishing powder has, oh, they're just all so pretty. Hourglass makes some of the most amazing face powders that I've ever tried. They are expensive, but they are so freaking nice. Everything I've ever tried from Hourglass is so nice. And I used to work at Sephora, and one of the brand reps used to tell me, because I never really understood like why they have these swirls and everything, but Hourglass kind of started with their face powders, and so all these blushes and bronzers that have these like swirls in them will be swirled with a face powder, and their face powder formula is amazing. Their bronzer is amazing. Everything is amazing. It makes your skin look so blurred and diffused, and it's not too glowy. It's just like the perfect amount. Next thing that I'm not sure is still available, but this thing I went crazy. I was so obsessed with this for the longest time. This is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder, and the shade number 2 was a little bit too dark for me for a face powder, so I started using it as a bronzer, and I have it as a bronzer on today. And as you can see, I went pretty crazy with this, and this used to be a dome, and I've used a ton of this, but it is such a nice finishing powder that it's like luminous on your skin and blurs, and adds just like such a subtle little bronze look to your skin. I like really fell in love with that one this year. But yeah, you guys can see the trend of like non-chunky glitter, luminous, brightening kind of products. This one I'll use to transition into cream. So this is by Patrick Ta. If you guys watch my video with all the Patrick Ta stuff, you guys know I freaking fell in love with this. This is the shade She's So LA, and it's the double take cream and powder blush, and the shade is amazing, by the way. I used it today as well, but these are just so pretty. My gosh. And I love that it has this little like thing right here where it'll protect the cream from the powder, but these just look so freaking pretty together. I can't even deal with it. Again, diffusing, slightly luminous. Look at that. That's a powder blush. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then this is the cream where you can add a little bit of dew. Oh my gosh. Such interesting shades that I feel like you don't really see a lot nowadays. I feel like everything goes so pinky with blushes that something kind of like close to a bronzer or like a sunburnt kind of a color, so pretty. I do eventually want to try out more of Patrick Ta's blushes, but I've been holding off until like a Rouge sale or something. But this one that I've tried, just so amazing. Another one that I recently tried out, this is by Tom Ford. This is insanely expensive. This is like $90. This is a shade and illuminate like cream bronzer and highlighter in the shade 0.5, and this highlighter is a cream and the bronzer is a cream, and the bronzer I feel like was pretty similar to the Fenty cream bronzer, but the real star of this show is the highlighter. It has like that white kind of luminescence to it, but because it's a cream with the like really subtle glitters in there, it lasts for so long, the dewiness on your skin. But yeah, these are some definite really good cream products. Fenty is definitely another one with the cream bronzers, cream blushes, but they don't really give you that like dew. And the Tom Ford one definitely gives you more of a dewy, fresh look to your skin. Another one that I recently discovered is the Rare Beauty, what are these called? They're little nearly collection. I did a whole video on these, but these blushes are so creamy and they're very subtle looking on the skin. They're not like wham bam in your face like the liquid blushes that they have, and these just add such a nice glow to your skin, and they look dewy and fresh and kind of like just slightly blushed, like pinched cheeks kind of a look, which I love. I'm not really a blush person. I feel like I'm becoming more of a blush person this year, but I feel like that is because I've discovered so many products that aren't like pink blush, you know what I mean? And this shade, Nearly Apricot, is my go-to shade. I've been using this one like crazy. The other one that I've been using like crazy is the Nearly Neutral one. All of them are so nice. You guys definitely check out my video that I did swatching all of these. They're so lovely, and I even have the liquid eyeshadow on today of the Nearly Neutral, just kind of splattered on, blended out, which is what I've been my vibe lately. And another Patrick Ta. This one is so awesome. I freaking love this so much. They have it in 2 shades, I believe. This is the All Over Glow Balm, and this is in the shade She Is Glossy. And yes, when you put this on, you are glossy. I'm gonna put a little bit on over this highlighter. Oh my gosh, it just looks so pretty. I will definitely put on if I'm looking for a dewy glow. It lasts all day long, and you could use it on your shoulders, your collarbone. You can use it everywhere. Put a little bit right here. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a thick, glossy balm, and it's amazing. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. The other thing for body Lava, which I'm obviously gonna put on because every time I touch this, I feel like I have to put a little bit on. It smells so freaking good. Oh my gosh, it's like vanilla, and it makes your skin look so good. And this little thing is so handy to just, you know, smear all over your body. But look at that, so freaking cute. But I normally put this on like my shoulders, collarbone, and my legs in the summertime if I want to look a little glowy and hydrated. Body Lava, this is probably gonna last me forever, but I freaking love it. So we only have a couple more things. Let's get into liquid. This Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. Oh my gosh, this is in the shade Enlighten. This one is so awesome. It has such a lovely glow. I feel like I'm gonna say that a million times. I've said that a million times, but this one has like a cream to powder finish, and it is so freaking pretty. It is the best liquid highlighter that I've tried since the Cover FX drops. It is so nice. I haven't tried any of the other shades. I want to, but this Enlighten shade is so nice for my skin tone. Great to wear under foundation, over foundation, layer it with other highlighters. I've been layering it with the Fenty highlighters, and your highlighter game is just on a whole nother level. And then layering this with the Jaclyn Hill one. If you want a blinding highlight that you can literally see from space, try those 2 out. Another thing that I love, I've already gone through one of these. This is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. So it gives you a anti-pollution protection to your skin, but it also gives you a glow, a bronzy glow. Oh my gosh. This one is so freaking pretty. It looks really dark, but typically I'll wear this with no foundation and just like kind of dot it in different places like this, and just adds that like nice like sun-kissed kind of a tan. Or I'll layer it pretty much like this and put foundation on over top of it. But as you can see, it has such a nice dewy glow. I am swatching so many products on my hand. I'm gonna have to like take a shower. And then I have 2 lip products that are my favorites, and obviously lip gloss and lip balm are gonna make your lips look dewy, but these 2 I feel like stood out among all of my other lipsticks. The Fenty Slip Shine lipsticks definitely hold their shine for a very, very long time. This is a shade Glaze. I've used such a decent amount of this. This one lived in my purse for a while, but they are so nice if you like a little bit of color to your lips. And these do like transfer and stuff. So if you do just like a hydrated, dewy lip, then with a little bit of a color, these are really nice. The other ones, on the other hand, I have been using these other ones like crazy. I am so glad these were invented. They are the best freaking things, especially right now with, you know, wearing face mask and stuff, going out of the house. Like things that are not transfer proof, that'll get all over your mask and your lips are, you know, looking janky and stuff. These are the Vice, what are they called? Vice Stay Naked Lip Chemistry lipsticks. They are the best things on the planet. They look glossy, they give your lips a little bit of a tint of color, and they do not transfer. I have a video swatching all of these and I was mind blown. These are literally the best lipsticks you could ever get, in my opinion. That they don't feel dry, they give you that glossy, dewy look to your lips, they give you a little bit of a tint, and they last all day long. And the last 2 things are setting sprays. So I have the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, which I just recently fell back in love with. I used this before and I had like no memory of using it. Really, I don't know, but I bought this Major Glow Dewy Milk Mist whenever I bought all the other Tatcha stuff, and this one is so nice. It is the most fine mister. Look at how fine that is. It's so freaking fine. It smells like fresh cucumber spa, and it leaves your skin so dewy. I'm gonna this one, definitely the cherry on top. It leaves your skin so nice, and it dries really fast to where you don't have that like wet feeling, because the mister is such a fine spray, and it doesn't ruin your eye makeup. This one is pretty much the same, but I feel like the mister is definitely, I don't know, it's gonna be hard to tell, but definitely has a little bit of spit to it, to where maybe spray a little bit and then walk into it, but it does have the same effect to the skin, in my opinion. I just way prefer the sprayer to the Patrick Ta one. But that is all of my favorite products that have been giving me that nice, natural, dewy, luminous, brightening look to my skin. And let me know if you guys have tried any of these products, what your favorite dewy products are. Definitely in the lookout for dewy foundations and dewy concealers, which I really don't have a very big collection of. But that is it for this video. If you guys want to watch my last video with the body lava and the body sauce, then that video will be right over here for you guys. This video would be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. Click on it and subscribe to my channel.